morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. This is your hippy dippy painter man, coming at you from beautiful Key Largo, Florida. And welcome to the Dr. Demento Show. I'm just kidding, guys. Welcome to the Fluid Art Express. We are so happy to have you here today. Me and all my compadres, my conspirators in crime, as you will. We're glad to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I know I am. If you haven't seen all of the stupendous artists with their immaculate talent that came before me, please do digress into my description for this video. Click the Watch All link and go back and check them all out because they are well worth your time. And let's begin with my portion of today's extravaganza. Today I'm going to be working on a 6-inch round MDF cradle. And I'm not sure where we got these from. Do you know where we got these from, dear? The MDF rounds?
Oh, those came from Fluid Art Co.
From Fluid Art Co. So I'm going to be working on this today, and before we begin, I'm going to go ahead and tape around them. Now what I do with these, you can see a definite line there where they glue the backing cradle to the board. What I do is I go around and do it. Actually, let's throw some light on the subject. Hold on. There we are. Now you can probably see it a little better. I go around with frog tape, this green tape, which I find to be better than regular painter's tape. First I'm going to set it here where I can see it. And I take that tape. You probably can't see it. I don't know if I'm on camera or not because I'm looking down. No, you can't see it. I take that tape, put it down on that line, and then I begin to go around thusly. Trying to keep directly on that line. Then I break it off. All right, now the back part is easy. Make sure that's flat down all the way around. And on the back side, you just and then on the back side, you just push down, push down, push down, push down. Now, as I push down, I am pushing it slightly from my left hand to my right hand because I want them to lay down evenly with no bubbles. So we bring that into each other like that. And there we go. Now we're good all the way around. Now, if you look at where this started out at, right here, there's a tiny little piece sticking out there that shouldn't be there. So I'm going to take my handy dandy little hawkbill styled kitchen knife, take the tip of it and strike it across there. Take that piece off. And there we are. All good. Alright, that's the way you tape up a round piece of cradle board so that you don't get paint all over the back side of it. I like to keep the sides there au natural. I will take and put the resin on that before they are sold, if they are sold at all. Once again, everything I do on my channel here is for sale. And if you're interested in any of it, feel free, please, to go ahead and give me an email shout at hippydippypainterman@gmail.com. I will be happy to discuss pricing with you, although all pricing is very, very reasonable. I ain't after hurt nobody, just want to recover time and effort. All right, now what are we going to do today with this little piece here? We're going to do a thing called a center swipe. I like center swipes. They're pretty cool. So we're going to, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set that on there where I want it on there. You see where it is? Goody gumdrops. Now, And then we take my new handy dandy leveler, the flat leveler, and put it in the center of it. Now as you can see from the way these bubbles are, this side needs to go up. See what happens when I lift it up? And this side needs to go up. So let's go ahead and fix that so that we make sure that this is centered. Yeah, now you see how good centered those are? Close enough for Tony work. Would have said government work back in the day. All right, as a base, I'm gonna use this really teal. That will be my base color today. All right, on top of that, we're gonna use a little kool yellow from Eye Candy. I don't have the actual jar down here, but it is from Eye Candy products. I'm going to use a little Ninja Black from Eye Candy. And we're going to use a little, going to use a little of my new color, Soarin' Violet. I will open that momentarily and mix that up. Now when you're working with these pigments, please do remember to wear a mask. I'm not currently wearing one because I am talking to you. I'm just keeping it at arm's length and risking my own health, as it were, in order to commentate to the boys and girls of Hippy Dippy Land. All right, now you would start off to mix this by putting a good amount of Josanya, oh, wait a minute, Josanya in the bottom of this cup. Put a little in there. Oh, there we go. There's a good slop. Then you're going to get a hold of a stick over here. Then you're going to take some of this Soarin' Violet. I take generally about a half a teaspoon in a cup this way, about that big. And you drop that in there. Then you're going to take the pigment powder there, down into the Josanya. See how I'm doing that? What you're trying to do is make it all wet. Once it's wet, it won't go airborne fly out of the cup. Okay, so you got it pushed down in there, right? Now you can spin around and stir it. Get it stirred up pretty good to where it's all more or less liquefied. You're trying to disperse the pigment into the Josanya. Set that to the side. Get you one of these bad boys. You don't have to use these, you can use a teaspoon, whatever you like. And get you some dollops of Bear 8300 base. It has no pigment in it. And make sure that you stir it before you use it, because it does separate sometimes. We're gonna go ahead and put three of these big old dollops into the cup. 1, 2, 3. Pop them in there. Now you take that and you mix all that up. Get it off the sides of the cup and you stir. Now you notice I'm not worried about this pigment now because the dust from it is all absorbed into this. If you look at this, you can see that is still just a little bit thick. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, once again, put some more Josanya in it. Don't go crazy with the Josanya at first. Again, still too thick. See here? Now you will want different amounts of thickness for different type of projects, but for this Radial Swipe, I think it should be thinner than that. So I'm gonna put a little bit more Josanya in it and stir some more. that around. Now you see there? It makes a little bit of a mound, but it goes dead in. I think that's perfect for my purposes today. So I made up these other colors the other day. First one here gonna be Ninja Black. Now this Ninja Black, when I mixed it up the other day, I put a little bit of pearl medium in it also. So what you've got is an awesome pearly black, which gives you an almost gray color. Now I'm going to stir that up real good here and look at it. Oh my goodness, look at that silver black. Oh, stirry, stirry, stirry. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Like that color there. And let's go to the koi yellow. The koi yellow, I put pearl in the other day too. So we have beautiful koi yellow, but we also have a pearlescent koi yellow. Now, as I have mentioned in previous videos, and probably in this one, I don't remember, I am an eye candy affiliate. And if you would like to get some eye candy at a discount, eye candy pigments, which are very, very reasonable price-wise, and they're super duper good quality. So if you'd like to get some of them, please go to the description of this video and you will find a coupon code there that will give you 10% off. Now another thing, you know, other than this, putting it on the top and looking at it, you can feel it, guys. When you put your stick in it, you can feel it. If it feels super thick, it probably is super thick. You don't have to just trust your eyes, man. You have other senses there. So I feel that this is thick. All right, I'm gonna go with that. I think that's good. So we have these three colors. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my base down. Okay, today for cell activator, we're gonna be using Amsterdam Titanium Buff. Let's start with the yellow. I like to put the yellow down right here. Starting in the center, of course, and going across there. Okay. Then we're going to set that down. Now let's go ahead and put the silver, beautiful pearly black down I made. All right. And then we're going to put down some of this beautiful new Sarin Violet that I just got. And I just got that violet because, not only because, but it was on sale as the color of the week for my candy, which they have a sale every week. And they have a certain color that'll be on sale at a discount. Now, find me another manufacturer of pigment that'll give you that kind of a deal and still have this kind of incredibly gorgeous quality. All right, once again, coupon in the description. Go get you some. Now we're going to take our little tool here and we're going to put this Titanium Buff cell activator on it. Spread that out on there. Now you want to make sure that you cover it all. Don't feel bad about having too much on there because, again, we're going on a radial swipe. It has to reach all the way around this. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to flip this over on top of here and then we're going to turn the spinner. Ready? And flipped. And very slowly we're going to go around in a circle to get you a pretty little swirl. Now I'm going to put a little bit more down here on the edge because I don't think we got the edge very well. And I don't mind having little cells in that green also. So I'm going to do that all the way around there. Anywhere we missed. All right. Now we'll let that sit and develop for a moment. Yeah, I kind of like these swirls. They're pretty cool. My friend Kayleen and Darren over there at Venom Fluid Art have been doing a bunch of them lately, which I dig. That is looking pretty darn cool. Now let's go ahead and spin her the first time. Alright, let's take a look at it. Well, it's kind of cool, but I want to do some embellishing through there, make it look pretty, and then we'll worry about whether we want to spin her some more. Alright, let's start by going off these edges a bit. Let me see, let's start in here. And let's go here. And here. And here. And let's go around here. And here. And here. And let's get a little bit of this out here. So a curl there. And a curl here. And a curl there. And I'm going to go, let me see, I'm going to go in and out of this a bit. Run that through. And maybe the other way too. All right. Kind of digging that. Let's check it with a spike and see where we are on depth. Let's put one here. Oh, that's nothing. That is nothing, so we're good to go. And if you ask me, it kind of looks like a little bit like the inside of an abalone shell. I don't know, but I like it. So we're gonna stick with that. And that is going to be our first radial swipe of the day. Now, stay tuned. Be back in just a minute, and we'll do one more. And we're back for number 2. We're gonna do another radial swipe, just cause it's fun. Let's use this black for a background, this pearl black that I've got. And we're gonna put some ghost violet, and some ghost red, and some Tory on that black background. Like candy colors. Okay. Let's go ahead and put down some of this ghost red first. Now let's use a little bit of this ghost violet to go with the ghost red. Once again, we're going to use the Amsterdam titanium buff as our cell activator. And we're going to put that on a much smaller tool this time. I'm going to put it on this. And I'm going to go ahead and just drop it in the center, and we will probably do the same thing on the outsides. Down there. And here we go. All right. Now I'm going to put a little bit more on here. Go on that outside edge again because I don't think it quite worked on the outside edges. And I'm going to go from the outside edge here, very carefully, go around there again. See what we get. And we got some cool stuff going on there. Now this one, we're not going to be able to see a whole lot of how coolness it is until it dries, because again I used 2 ghost colors in there. until that gets dry, you're not going to be able to see them very well. Really cool. It's going to look all night sky-like when it gets done. At least that's what it looks like to me. See if we can get some. Get some cells going in there. Spinner again. This right here in the middle doesn't want to do his thing. Let's do a little bit of embellishment on this and see what we can make her look like. I think I'm going to go to this in the center. Alright. Yeah, let me see. Alright. And I think at this point this would be a good time to say, voila. Let's look at this under the light before I take it home to dry. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys can see that in that light. I would hope you can. It is amazing. So make sure that if you like today, what you saw today, hit that like button. And if you want to go ahead and become a part of the Hippy Dippy family, which we'd love to have you, please hit the subscribe button. And if you would like to see when I come up with something else wild and crazy, hit that little bell, which will let you know when I come out again. Now, when you do the bell, hit the little triangle next to it, pull down that pull down menu, and hit all, because if you don't, YouTube gets to tell you when you get to see what I do. So that being said, until I see you again, same time, same channel, peace out. Look in, boys and girls, I just took a dried picture of these, but the dried picture didn't even come close to doing them justice, so I thought I would bring them over here in the light so that you can see those awesome color shift colors. And this is what happens when you tape the sides on these wooden cradles. You get this beautiful clean look to it. Now let's go over here and look at the tile. Look at those gorgeous color shift colors. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Isn't that awesome? Alright guys, take it light until we see you next time. Bye-bye.